with us being so close to Apex Legends Season 19, a new trailer finally dropping, and a ton of information coming out for Conduit, the new legend in Season 19 of Apex, we can finally take a look at some of the things that we can be expecting for Season 19 in Apex. Of course, we should all know what Conduit looks like by now. Loba and Watson definitely has some competition, but she definitely also has a very beautiful name going by Rowena. All the information we're covering in this video comes from Dord and Smash and a lot of other leakers and sources, so all props go to them. But if there is one thing that we can say that Apex actually does right, it's the diversity with the characters. The diversity in this game is fantastic because we do know that Conduit is Filipino, which just breaks down into an even more dense story about her background. Because one of the community's biggest speculations right now is that Conduit's father is the original pilot of BT, the Titan we use in Titanfall 2. I do highly recommend actually giving Titanfall 2 campaign a try, it is amazing. Now, Lastimosa, the original pilot of BT, died right in the beginning of Titanfall 2, and then we go on to play as Jack Cooper, who then becomes the new pilot for said Titan. But the reason why the speculation even became a thing in the first place is purely because Lastimosa is Filipino as well, which goes even deeper into how Titanfall could be connected with the ending of Apex Legends Season 18. As you guys know, the teasers for Titanfall have been going crazy recently, and we are all waiting to see just exactly what is happening on the 28th of October on Titanfall 2's anniversary, which is also when Season 18 ends. Season 19 begins, and we very coincidentally get this new character who has a ton of Titanfall lore that comes with her. Now, Conduit herself, of course, looks nothing like her previous leaks and data mines from the past, but Respawn definitely did a great job with her. Her abilities tie into her name as well. Conduit, electricity. Something tells me Watson and Conduit are going to be really good friends, because if you take a look at this image, here it is clear to see that she has electric scars on her body too, which is very significant to how her abilities will actually play in-game. Her passive, as we know, automatically gives her a 40% increased sprint speed when you are far away from your teammates, only for you to catch up with your teammates. This passive will not work if you are pushing a team and your teammates are with you, so only rely on it when your teammates are distant to you. You could use that passive to actually leave a solo fight and retreat back to your teammates. Her tactical is definitely going to be something very interesting. It's almost like a mini automatic armor swap. She basically just uses her own shield to replenish 25 shields to her teammate shields. This is going to be huge in those very tight adrenaline-filled fights where you constantly need to be healing up. But an ex-playtester, Truth Serum, who has gone crazy in the community lately, did also mention that her ultimate is basically quote-unquote an unbreakable Watson fence, which is also very interesting to look at because this ultimate will use Titan batteries. It is used to damage and stun enemies to stop them from progressing. It's nice to know that this can be used for defensive as well as aggressive pushes. I can already see a lot of Conduit mains going absolutely crazy, and those Titan batteries I can already feel are going to annoy the pro players. But if there's one thing that I am sure we weren't expecting, is that the Rampage will be Season 19's Tier 100 and Tier 110 legendary reactive skin. And Hypermist, who I'm sure we all know by now, gave us some insight into the epics for Season 19's Battle Pass. The Havoc, R301, Car, Mastiff, Triple Take, and Spitfire will all be getting rare skins, as well as Mirage. But we're not all too excited about the rare skins, are we? However, Newcastle and Watson will be getting epic skins this season, as well as the Havoc and G7, but there will also be a Cyberpunk Gibby skin as well. But something is happening this season that nobody really saw coming. It came completely out of the blue, and we're all extremely excited for it. The Post Malone Octane skin is definitely something that everyone is going to want to get their hands on. As we all know by now, Post Malone posted a teaser to his Twitter page teasing a 2-week collaboration event between himself and Apex, and it is going to feature his very own Octane skin. This event is going to take place a week after Season 19 is launched, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see all the quote-unquote Post Malone Octanes stimming around on the brand new updates that are coming for Stormpoint as well. As you guys guys know, last season we got some huge crazy teasers on Stormpoint about a weather alert, and in season 18, Stormpoint was removed from the map rotation. This is one of the reasons why we are not going to be getting a new annual map for Apex. We can be looking forward to that next year in 2024, because the thing is, they have some huge Stormpoint map changes coming around that we are all going to get geared up for. But one of the biggest problems is that every single time Stormpoint is in the map rotation for ranked, every single person has a problem with it. Stormpoint isn't necessarily one of the most favorite ranked maps. We gotta give that one to World's Edge. But Respawn has finally announced ranked changes. We have all been victim to the horrible ranked system these past couple of seasons, and now the player base is finally redeemed. We will be getting more bonuses, so we'll be able to rank up faster now. So make sure to rack up kills with your squad next season, guys, and thank goodness, because as a plat player, I am tired of seeing my bronze teammate bank 500 LP with 2 assists after getting top 3. But even with all these crazy changes, all of the immense amount of content that is coming, one can only wonder what all of this has to do with Titanfall 3. I think I'm gonna go take my pills now.